Yo, what's going on, guys? My name's Cast. Welcome back to another episode of Blue Lock. Today, I'm on episode 3. So in the last episode, we got introduced a little bit more to Bachara and his monster. I think I've narrowed it down to that monster being kind of like his instinct. I believe somebody said in the comments that that is kind of what was intended, but they didn't exclusively say that in the anime, which is fine. I pretty much figured that out. I think it's a really cool representation of that sort of feeling, and I can kind of understand it. I do think it's really interesting how he apparently has the ability to tell who else has a monster inside of him. I wonder if he's always right on that. It'll be interesting to figure that out, because hopefully that'll be our, sort of character radar. We can tell who's actually a challenge coming up in the future, assuming Bachara stays in Blue Lock and doesn't get eliminated. But now, starting off this episode, we have a scrimmage match between Team X and Team Z. I'm really interested to see how this goes when it comes to teamwork and formations. Eigo Junpachi basically said in the last episode that they need to sort of start their brains over from zero when it comes to their understanding of positionings, but I think that's a little bit silly considering positionings are the way they are for a reason, and that reason is usually based on how effective they are. But at the same time, I think there is merit in critically thinking about positioning, as it can not only give you a better understanding of why things exist the way they do, but it also now puts them in a position where they have to think a little bit more on the fly about what they want to do and how they want to go about playing. Or another idea is that maybe Junpachi is trying to misguide them. Maybe playing the standardized positions is what they need to do, it's just a conclusion that they need to arrive at themselves. Or alternatively, maybe he's trying to break off the preconceptions about positioning in order to see where the players naturally go themselves without any restrictions. Either way, Team X is going to be under the same pressure, so it might just be a matter of whoever can adapt faster. If you would like to see my clear, extended length reaction of this episode as well as all the others, they are over on my Patreon. The Soul tier will put you 1 week early access, and the Ascended tier will put you multiple weeks early. Also, be sure to go follow me over on my socials, such as my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Twitch. The links, of course, are in the description. Also, in case you were wondering, I've got the Junji Ito sweater drip on right now. It's pretty fire. Alright, let's check out episode 3. Are they trying to, like, raffle the positions? Okay. That's a fair way to do it. It's not bad. Wow. Wait, so a lot of people are being disqualified. Interesting. He's giving them a lot to think about at once. This will definitely affect how they play, I think. Okay, I mean that works. At least they seem to be somewhat working with him, you know? It's not total chaos. I thought that would be. They have a little bit more prep time, though. They're being fairly reasonable. I can respect that. That's good. Alright, let's do it. These guys look cool, especially this guy. This guy looks like a beast. Episode 3, Soccer's Zero. I like Bachara. He seems to be like sort of the side main character, I guess you could say. Isagi's one real actual friend so far. Can only go up as long as you stay in. Oh, alright. Yeah, so this is how it's gonna go. Let Inosuke do his thing. Let him have his shot. Alright. So much for the positionings, right? At least talking is a free action. The other team isn't trying to steal it from him right now. That guy's too reasonable to last. Alright, never mind. I think that was overdue. It's gonna be chaos for both teams. This is what I thought was gonna happen. But he's also instigating this sort of, condition. Jinpachi, that is. Imagine the advantage you'd have if you just played standard positionings and respected it versus a team that can't agree upon themselves. Here we go. This guy knows what's up. Alright. Barou. Alright, Barou. Let's see what you got. This guy looks kind of nasty. Oh, damn! That's insane to do while running. He's got the finesse. Damn! Okay. Alright, well, just time to call it. Oh. I am the king. Alright, Barou. I see you. I mean, he's definitely got some ego, that's for sure. I feel like maybe just conform to this guy. That might not be good, but he's never going to be agreeable until he's the front. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Winning is what matters ultimately. So forget all this nonsense and just play standard positions. They work, obviously. This guy's gotta go. This guy sucks. He's not even gonna get even close. Nice job, Monkman. Just give it to your top players at this point. Yeah, exactly. Identified your strong points and move with it. This is really interesting that this is how they're going about it. It makes total sense, but I'll talk about it in a second. He's gonna style on him again. He can pass. Will he? He will. Then it's free for somebody else. Alright. I feel like Barou's like a really good example of kind of the ego that you want. Like, he's obviously very skilled, but he's not completely unable to work with people. They identified a strong point. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes total sense. Maybe. So yeah, I find it interesting that the answer that Isagi basically arrived at is that a leader is what was needed to organize as a team. I mean, it seems fairly reasonable and obvious looking at it from the top down, but I feel like this is somewhat opposed to the idea of Blue Lock, is it not? With the whole idea of Blue Lock being to basically cultivate everyone's individual egos, for them to somehow organize as a team in order to elect someone as a leadership position over themselves. Although, to be fair, I don't know if it would be working out this way if not for the way the elimination worked. If the entire team wins, then no matter what the positioning is, you all move on anyway. I guess it's better to play the safe than trying to fight for the individual spot of scoring the most or whatever. So I guess that sort of rule kind of lends the idea of this working out, but still, I think it's interesting because this is still a fairly standardized idea. Like, a captain and a leader is present in like most sporting teams, so I don't really know what's being that much different about this team other than Jinpachi's whole speech kind of confusing everybody. I don't know. I mean, this is exposing the way their individual playstyles are, I guess, in a weird way. They're just following Barou because he's just so damn good. In the end, it didn't really come down to ego, it just came down to talent. There you go. Narrow it down a little bit. Work together. Don't be completely ego.
一回こっきりなら決まるかも。やる。
Give him the crazy eyes back. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm so glad that happened. I believe in them. I like these guys. Doesn't it seem fairly obvious what they're doing though? Sure. Good. Will he get it though? Come on, that confidence. This guy's such a beast. What the hell? How are they so low in rank? You gotta have your confidence. Oh shit. This is his initial situation. Take on the strongest. He's not in the penalty box? What? What? There you go. Okay. You gotta get someone closer in, maybe? Come on, Kunigami. He's got a strong-ass kick. I don't know. Boom! Yes! Alright. There you go. Good shit. I mean, it's, you know, still an impossible comeback, but that was nice. It was the right call. Why are you mad? He still got it. That was the monster. I mean, to be fair, it was like a good feint. Good fake out. He came here to win. Sure. I don't know. I don't know, I feel like that was the monster. That was the instinct telling him what the right play was. He's got a high IQ, just like Kira said. Alright, let's see what the reality of the elimination actually is. Because I have a feeling the whole team isn't going besides Kunigami. Wow. He's got that X shadow on him. That was cool. Cool symbolism. Yeah, he didn't do anything either. You literally didn't do anything. I don't think that was nervousness. Not completely, at least. The whole play, there was nothing wrong with it. It worked out. This guy is like the reasonable one in the group, Kuon. He's too reasonable for this place. Okay, so it's not over yet, so they're not out yet, I see. I slightly misunderstood that, I think. Good little speech to refocus everybody. Good idea is to put you in the back. Thank you, Kunigami. That's not what he's saying. He's just saying in general, oh my. Okay. Get the monster out. That's why you don't. You undo it. Yes, exactly. Thank you. He's trying to misguide you. Or at least to confuse you. Yeah, exactly. Pointed out to me by a commenter. So true. Oh, that just makes me feel so much better.
とは思うけど。
どうやったら勝てるとか
Watch her with his
まだわかんない
cheeks out over there. Can
サ
we?
ッカーの
Thank
ゼロ
you.
ってことの意味なら俺最初はみんな自分が点を取ることばっか考えてたからあんなお団子サッカーになったじゃん
Mm-hmm.
多分あれがゼロの状態なんだと思うんだ
あれ
Oh.
はサッカーじゃなかったな。
そうだね
Ah, I see.
そのゼロを打ち破ったのはバローのワンプレーだあのプレーをきっかけにゴールへの明確なビジョンが生まれて
Yep.
あいつらは
It's totally true.
ができた
It acted as a point of reference for how to work and how to score.
こそ必要なのは1を生む力
Skill,
圧倒的な
talent.
個性才能なんだと思うんだ
Yeah.
ストライカーが0を1に変えるやつで
I think it's kind of missing the overall picture. Is just that
100に変える
it doesn't have to be just on
じ
that.
ゃあエゴはそれを感じさせるために
It is a good starting point.
あのルールのせいでエゴをむき出しにさせられた俺たちはポジションとか戦術とかっていう概念を捨てて自分一人でゴールを奪うことを強制させられた、そして
Your egos have to clash before they can become a team. That's a good quote. And it's real. Like you have to settle the differences before you can work together.
圧倒的なストライカーから生まれるきっとそれが
I see.
エゴのメッセージだ
Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. See, there is a little bit more deeper thinking to this going on. That's a good sign.
チーム V が8対0で
8-0. Holy.
まず日本という国の話をしよう。日本人ってのは役割を与えられ、それを全うするのが好きな奴らだ。
Back to this conformist idea.
日本が世界と渡り合える数少ないメジャースポーツであるベースボール。
Oh, okay. I'm a fan of baseball as well.
体のぶつかり合いのないフィールド。明確にその役割を与えられているこのスポーツは日本人の特性に非常にマッチしています。
Baseball is pretty huge in Japan, I believe.
でもサッカーは違う。自由度の高いオープンフィールド。そして肉体。
It's a lot more flexible.
このスポーツは与えられた役割を全うするだけでは勝てないようにできている。故に必要なのは独力。今日本人が世界に誇れるポジション。それはミッドフィルダーとサイドバックだ。フォアザチームで身を粉にし、ストライカーの1を100にするポジション。そしてこの献身性がなければ、日本サッカーはここまで進化しなかったと言ってもいい。
He's just saying what I'm saying, but in a lot more wordier way.
サッカーにおいて得点を奪うというのは、相手の組織を破壊するということ。つまりストライカーとは破壊者であり、ゴールとは敵の秩序を破壊するピッチ上の革命だ。才能の原石どもよ。決して役割という枠に収まるな。
What?
1を生むために。
But it...
武器を持てストライカーよ。見極めろ。
Huh.
敵の組織を翻弄し、ねじ伏せ、破壊する己だけの武器を思考しろ。その肉体と脳でお前に何ができるのかを。ゴールという革命を起こすのはいつだって己の武器だ。勝利はその先にしか存在しない。
That's intense. That's really intense. It seems like he's contradicting himself to me, but maybe I'm just not understanding exactly what he's saying perfectly. But I feel like when he's saying that, you know, the fullbacks and the midfielders are what turns the 1 into 100, and then he goes into saying that it's not actually the roles that do it. So what is he actually getting at here? Because I feel like you have to have those people in those positions to fill out the field so you're not all bunched up and chaotic. You know, that's kind of like what it was getting at the whole point. So I feel like it doesn't make sense to go back and saying, forget the roles. Because when you forget the roles, you're obviously playing a lot worse. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not understanding that perfectly. So yeah, a lot to think about in this episode. I'm curious about what you guys think about Jinpachi's speech. What do you think about the idea of positionings, this 1 to 100 idea? I'm curious what you think because I feel like this is something that a lot of different contradicting opinions could be had on. I'm not exactly sure myself. I think I need a little bit more time to digest these things, as sometimes I do. By the time next episode comes around, hopefully I'll have a more concrete idea. I'm probably gonna re-listen to his speech as well. See if I like pick up on something that I didn't pick up on the first watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video, hit subscribe if you want. Go check out my other series such as Haikyuu, Chainsaw Man, and then stay tuned for something else that's coming soon. And I'll see you guys later.